Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring a LEGO custom Stegouros Allan Ignacio of our recently discovered dinosaurs. But before we head on with this video, here are the winners of our Guesses PC contest. And here are the lucky picks: Evani Baldo, Grady 12, Sanj Mia, Rathalos, Mr. T-Rex, Santro, Jurassic Spider, Venomzilla, So Eater, and Mesozoic. Congratulations everyone, and now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Tempest Wolf,
Top 9.
Great White Shark,
Top 8.
Rainmark 11 years old boy,
Top 7.
Victor Gabriel,
Top 6.
Gorgo Trebek Shandy,
Top 5.
Tuan Kiat,
Top 4.
Win the Game TDM,
Top 3.
Green Fury Wildcraft,
Top 2.
Cretaceous Bricks. But before we head on, please also be reminded to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And now for the top 1. Content time! Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guesses PC contest. For those of you that enjoy, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon, which will lead you to the Extinct Bricks page. And in the home page, just click on the community link and it will lead you to all our posts. Now for the making of the Stegouros. So first up, we have here a similar build of Kit Bash, similar to the Baby Bumpy that we did. So we have here also scrap down the shape of the head of the minifigure, added the legs here using the feet also of the minifigure, and then of course the tail. So here is our Baby Bumpy. You can see here the similarities between both, only just a little bit longer on the legs. Now we're going to use non-sag epoxy by Pioneer, equal parts A and B, and we're going to use this as our clay putty to build on our Stegouros. So carefully, I'm adding in little bits at a time the clay that we have here. I'm using my blade here to help me sculpt on the tight parts. For the legs, of course, we're just going to fill in on some of the gaps as well. Now to add in some more details to the Stegouros, including the spikes and also some armor on the back, we're creating small round clay and we're sticking it on the back of these Stegouros. Like so. Now we're going to wait for this to dry up, and then it's now ready to paint. We'll be using brushes, of course, acrylics, water, and a hair dryer. For the underbelly of the Stegouros, we have here a mixture of some white, a little bit of orange, and some yellow ochre all together, and we're painting it on the entire back of the Stegouros. We're kind of extending it on the face as well, so that we don't have to, it's somewhat of a primer as well on the figure. Now this is a mixture of some yellow ochre, a little bit of orange, and just a tiny bit white on it, and we're painting it on these secondary colors of the Stegouros. So that means we're covering much parts of the tail, the body, the upper section of the head, and then of course the feet. The topmost portions of the Stegouros will be a little bit darker. Now we added in some more white on this one so that we'll have a transition color. So once we have the transition colors on, we're putting in several details on the lower jaw of the Stegouros, some parts of the legs, and also the mid sections of the body. Now here's a mixture of red and burnt sienna, and we're painting it on the back of these Stegouros as if it's like, you know, painting bumpy all over but in a brown scale. All we need to do now is paint some details on the Stegouros, such as that of the armor and the tail club. But since I actually made some more details to this, changed it a bit, and you'll see that later on. And that's it for our tutorial video on Stegouros. Let's now proceed with the semblance. Okay, so let's count down the number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 parts. Let's start by connecting the head piece with the body. There. Now for the front legs. First up, the right one, then the left, then the right hind leg, and then the left, and of course the last and essential piece to this one would be the tail. There you have it, our Stegouros. And now for a closer look on our Stegouros. Hello again everyone, and we're back here. EB is quite excited for this particular costume because again we have a small ankylosaur, and this ankylosaur is actually a recent discovery, and it has certain characteristics of an ankylosaur with a peculiar tail, and you'll see that later on. Alright, so moving on with our closer look, we have here a structure very similar to the Bumpy figure that we did before. It is a little bit taller than Bumpy, of course, but in real life actually the Stegouros is a really small ankylosaur. I think it's not, you know, it's no bigger than a dog, but hey, it's a really cute dog, and maybe I would want one more of that, I guess, because of its peculiar tail and its gentle demeanor. Okay, so here we have the ankylosaur here. It has several articulations to it. Of course, the head can move, can twist like so, right? And then of course the legs can move like so, and it can actually attach to a base figure. The tail can also be twisted like so, and it has one stud on its back. It has this peculiar club. Well, I don't know if they call it a club, but it has 2 detached club thingies here, and then the others are actually fused. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fused on the right, and then another 5 on the left. So it makes for a leaf-like appearance. Here in Manila, or here in the Philippines, we actually have a similar leaf-like appearance like the banana, which one we use for our puto and also our plate from before. So whenever we would eat in the fields, we would eat on a banana leaf. So very similar to that, I guess. So this is such a cute and also a simple build, so probably you may want to make one yourself. And that's it for our closer look on the Stegouros. And now off with size comparisons. And EB is back for some size comparisons, and comparing it in terms of size with this Stegouros, you can see that although it's a bit larger compared to this particular image, it's still quite good because it has that at least we had a figure that is smaller, although it could be as small as the Lego Ankylosaur, although it will actually use or lose its articulation, and I don't want that for my figures. I want them to be as playable as they could possibly can. Alright, so moving along with size comparisons, we have here, the first one would be a size comparison between the Stegouros and a Lego Ankylosaurus Bumpy baby. So the baby Ankylosaurus here is smaller, as you can see here, but it's still okay. I think I really like how Lego made this one, because they didn't actually they spent no expense, you know, on the details on this Ankylosaurus. You can see that the sculpt on the back is really good. It has those 4 horns here on the face. It has a cute face to it. So I still like this one, and it actually attaches to a base figure as well. So in terms of cuteness, this one actually is the winner for me. But hey, I still want my toys to be playable, and although this is playable as well, I like that they would have some articulation to it. So yeah, so that is the baby Ankylosaurus. Also, I have made a baby Bumpy Ankylosaurus here, which is actually the cutest thing ever that I have on my collection. Well, at least from my end, you can see that it can actually roll. It has those big googly eyes, which are actually very hard to resist. Even from picking from it from the front view like that, you just cannot, you know, resist this baby Ankylosaurus. Alright, so they're almost the same in size, like so. However, this is a bit taller, I guess, by a few millimeters. They also have those short tails as well, like so. But the color scheme, as well as the overall head sculpt, and also the tail club there, is very different. Okay, so let's now compare with another Ankylosaur that we have. This is the what do you call this one? Cryptonosaurus. So the Cryptonosaurus, let's just zoom out a little bit. The Cryptonosaurus is also a medium-sized Ankylosaur. It has those you know, Stegosaur-like plates on the sides, like so, and it has that M on the forehead, making sure that it's actually an Michael Crichton creation, or it's named after Michael Crichton. So next up we have our Euoplocephalus. So our Euoplocephalus here is based off from the Jurassic Park line, canner line, and I like the colors that we did here. Maybe I would be doing a probable repaint, but let me know what you think in the comments below, if you want to repaint on this one or not. Yeah, so definitely the Euoplocephalus is one of those bigger Ankylosaurus. That's why it's much longer than most of my than the Cryptonosaurus. Right, so moving on to the next, this is our version of the Antarctopelta. Now, as you guys may be already you know, commenting and on the Antarctopelta video, I know that the Antarctopelta is a small Ankylosaur as well. However, in the new game by Jurassic World, it's actually a big Ankylosaur. So that's why I made this one, because I want to have at least an Ankylosaur that is of that particular game series. Okay. So we have here another one. This is the Edmontonia. So Edmontonia has this really cool spikes to it going on the side. I remember me watching Dino Riders from before. There's an Edmontonia there, and I like how the armors are actually built on the Edmontonia. So probably I can probably make those in the future, but who knows. Some of you guys may have not known Dino Riders, but if you want to search it in Google and also search in YouTube, you'll see that it's a really cool 80s or 90s video or cartoon series. So check it out, guys. And last but not least, this is our Ankylosaurus. The Ankylosaurus is the biggest of the Ankylosaurs, and it's actually one of the more heavily built dinosaurs or Ankylosaurs as well. It has armored plates on the back, some spikes also on the back. It has those really large clubs on the ends of its tail. Okay, let's take a look at that. The club is almost the size of the what do you call this? This is the Stegouros. Why do I keep on forgetting that? So it's almost the size of the body of the Stegouros here. So maybe if we have chance, we can attach this one here, and it's going to, you know, it's really cute. Anyway, so that's it compared to the largest ankylosaur ever, the Ankylosaurus. And that's it for the video on the size comparisons. We can now move along with Extinct Breed Species Roll Call, and we have here all the creatures that you've seen here so far on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures that you'd like to see here on Extinct Breeds, please comment them down below. I do read their comments, and if I, as much as possible, I actually reply to all of them. Also, Evie here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breeds playlist. So you may want to check out that one. Just click on the Extinct Breeds icon and you'll see their playlist, or you can also click on the videos to check out all the videos that I have uploaded here on this channel. But I'll be also placing in individual links of all that you see here, so that you won't have to go through all 300 uploads that I have already on this channel. Alright, so let's now begin with the Extinct Breed Species Roll Call, shall we? We have here on the far right or left on your screen, this is the Extinct Breed Jurassic World Antarctopelta. This is the Extinct Breed Jurassic Park Euoplocephalus. This is the Extinct Breed Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Baby Bumpy. We have here our Extinct Breed Jurassic World Titanosaurus. This is our Extinct Breed Jurassic World Lego Bumpy Baby Bumpy. We have here our Extinct Breed Jurassic World Edmontonia. And this is our Extinct Breed Jurassic Park 3 Ankylosaurus. And of course, I started to show here, this is our Extinct Breed Jurassic World Stegouros. I keep on forgetting Stegouros. You know, it sounds like Stegosaurus or some other, you know, creatures that I've known before. But yeah, this is our Extinct Breed Jurassic World Stegouros, and I'll be placing in more clips of this Stegouros at the end of the video, so watch for it until the end of the video. So thanks guys. Maybe our very first recently discovered dinosaur added to my collection. Alright, so thanks again guys for watching, for all your likes, your views, and your comments. Maraming salamat, and please don't forget to support our channels, EB Toy Universe and the Adventures of Myra and Asher. Please watch our videos and support our channel by subscribing, and as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar!